Show me your state. You can say that it's cute, but it's all in your face. Sun shining every time that we touch. You throwing this fake. Your body, y'all see with all of the grace. You can eat with me, I'm calling a grace. This would not define us. Cause love is really blinded. Sometimes perfect timing. Others stick to grinding. Do I making it work as if I'm grinding? Killing them in a hearse, dirty whining. Do I make it work as if you grinding? Killing them hearse and dirty whining. Others stick to grinding. This is perfect timing. Love is really blinded. No, this will not define us. You can change my whole. I'ma relax, that peace. You can change my whole. I'ma relax, that peace. But you gon' make a nigga. 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 You can change my whole. I'ma relax, that peace. You can change my whole. I'ma relax, that peace. But you gon' make a nigga. But you gon' make a nigga. But you gon' make a nigga. You gon' make a nigga. Emotions at all, respect from the door, don't you open it wrong. Ain't like we ain't already sex, could've sweated the doors in the car. Good with the basement, the taste has no flaw. Know I can hit it with you, I'm just patient, waiting to take it all off. Don't want you to feel like we breaking the law. But there go my bond. I'll be your client, I'll be your rider, getting the money. Though we ain't crucial, how we keep moving, getting the bag. Next to bride, she need exercise. Respect that I give it to you. Want you to feel my vibes. Proving now, you can change my whole.
You can tell me you down. 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 Change my whole.
This is the Full-Time Radio Show. For the record, I am your host, Craig Lynch.
It's your boy J.TYM, Fresh Air, Bro Gods. Rest in peace, Jimmy D's, Jersey, we back.
Rest in peace, Jimmy D's. Yo, I wanted to give a little, condolences to my man Danny Day real quick. Just lost his pops, you know what I mean? Pine Hill friend, old school friend, knew since childhood. So I wanted to give a little prayer to the family and my man Dan real quick, right away.
Yeah. Condolences all around the board. Shout out to baby girl back at home. She just lost her dad 2 days ago too. So
rough, yeah. Times is tough.
Rest in peace to Bella's dad.
Be around the people. Be around the people you love. That's it. And you gotta cherish every second. Trust me. I've been through some things. You gotta cherish every second with that person. So
you're not promised tomorrow.
Yeah, you're not promised tomorrow. So shout out to Jules Federal. Came through last week. This is the month of the singers on the Full-Time Radio Show. It's been a great month. We got our guest this week. Then we got my man Unison next week. My man Unison is working on this deal right now. He's really, really talented. So I can't wait for this, upcoming month. Tomorrow's going down, man. Voltage, Nonstop ENT, Superstar Saturdays. Myself and J-Dot are in the building trying to win this grand prize. Trying to just have a good time with the people like we did the first movie, man. J-Dot, explain the event and explain what's going on.
All right, so tomorrow night is going down, 8 o'clock, Voltage Lounge in Philly. It's part 2 of the March 3rd situation we had with Nonstop ENT. Shout out to Gilly the Kid. Shout out to Cuban Links. Shout out to Santana, everybody that was involved in the first one. This is part 2. First one was sold out. It was a crazy competition. We had that whole ABM podcast upstairs in VIP, and it will be the same tomorrow. I have tickets on me right now. They are $25 a piece. So just hit me up for tickets, and we gonna rock out again. We gonna try and sell it out again. We competing for $1,000 and an all-star media package. So we definitely want y'all support on that. So make sure y'all get at me for tickets. I got them on me. I will be off delivering them all day tomorrow. So definitely get at me for that. But yeah, Nonstop ENT, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to Santana. Shout out to Chrissy Monroe, VH1, iHeartRadio, Flyboy Chris, everybody that's going to be in the building and part of this. So definitely make sure y'all hit me. It's going to be crazy. And we're coming super different with our set too. Very creative with it. We're making it like a movie. So yeah, we in there.
We in the building though. Got to grab these tickets. There's no reason why we should have as many tickets as we do. We need to get these. We need to get these to y'all. Like I said, we want you to have a good time, but we need you in the building. The judges go off crowd reaction, so we gotta get the crowd reaction. We need the support in the building. This is especially people and artists from small towns. We need the whole town to be involved because once that artist booms, the whole town booms. Because they're never gonna forget where they came from, and that's the full-time way, to be honest with you. So I love doing this with my team. I hope we come in there and win the grand prize. I'm going to go in there and we do our best, man. We're going to act like it's not even a competition. Me and J-Dot go in there and we're going to do what we do.
Right.
Best. Bottom line.
Right.
So,
we got a couple
treat it like it's your
too.
show.
Couple
Treat it like
surprises.
it's your
That's
show.
exactly what we did March 3rd.
all you
We
have to
treated it
do.
like it was our show.
was
It
our
looked like
show.
it was our show. Shout out to Chrissy Monroe from Love and Hip Hop. She even said that. Like, she said, like, we got our own fans. Our stage presence was crazy.
Yeah.
And she really rocked with us. So,
Shout out to Mr. Cheeks, too. I ain't heard him come out in a minute.
Yeah, right.
Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, remember
Sorry,
that?
Miss Jackson. I can't-
Hey.
Yeah, so
Shout out to
it's gonna be
Mr.
crazy.
Cheeks. Cuban Link. It's going to be great tomorrow. But this is the month of the singers. We just did a single with this young lady. Superstar I call her every time I see her. I called this
Facts.
show The Next Generation because I truly believe it's the next generation of music is coming, and it's coming out of Pine Hill, New Jersey.
Oh.
Everybody make some noise for Carly Underwood.
Hey.
Carly, what
That's
up?
my hometown, too, Pine Hill.
Shout out to Carly. Let's go that again. You know, Craig Lynch with the sound effects over here on ABM 101.
Word.
We're going to hit you with all types of sound effects.
Oh, wow.
Carly Underwood, we in the building. What's going on, girl? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Great. We're living full-time, and you're full-time. That's why you're here on our show. This is your life. This is what you do as a young child.
Yep.
So tell the people where you're from.
I'm from, okay, so my zip code says I'm from Berlin, but I live right across
Shout out to
the
Berlin.
which is in Pine Hill.
Pine Hill,
Right,
New Jersey.
right.
So I'm pretty sure I consider myself to be living in Pine Hill, but technically I live in Berlin.
Berlin. So
Right.
Pine Hill, right? Sorry.
I-
that whole mail. I don't think none of us
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
followed
me-
that Pine,
me-
Berlin zip
Right.
code thing.
Me and J-Dot personally know the struggle. We both went to Overbrook. I was in Clementon. He was in Berlin.
Right. So, yeah, this whole table is full of Pine Hill and Berlin right
Yeah,
now.
right.
So.
I wanted to give a
Shout
big
out to
shout
the
out to
small
Betty
hometowns.
Underwood, my man Don, Big Don,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Britt
Carly's got her
Scott,
whole
the whole
family
team,
with her,
Pine
so
Hill.
that's-
Like we're Pine Hill, all right. I'm Pine
Yeah.
Hill, and it feels great to just do something positive from being from a small town that we're from. So
right.
now, Carly, tell us how you got involved with music.
I think I've always been intrigued with music ever since I was little, like a little girl. I would always just sing at family events and family parties and
Right.
friends and family. But I really didn't start taking it seriously until I was about 12 is when I started taking vocal lessons. But I would always be singing. I would always just get up and just dance and sing like there was no tomorrow.
Life of the party.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's just a natural thing? Like you were supposed to be just an artist, a singer?
Honestly,
You were supposed
when
to do this?
I was about 8 years old, I feel like I remember so many times of me just jamming out, and I'm like, I was meant to do this.
Yes,
Like, this was
such a good
it.
attitude.
You
Yeah.
you definitely were. After hearing, you definitely were.
Yeah, for sure.
Little
Like,
girl with big dreams.
At
so
8
that
years
was me.
old, at 8 years old, to know that you're supposed to be a natural, and about what 10 years later, being where you're at, you gotta love it. Like you gotta love it.
see, what
There's nothing wrong with dreaming big.
What
trust me.
intrigues me about Carly the most is that she's so young and so talented already. So she's got so much room to grow, and to be as talented as you are already and as serious as you are already, like that's amazing to me. You got so much room to grow. You're gonna get so much better, and you're already better than most of the singers that are out right now. Like, so keep working hard. You're definitely going to be a star for
Thank
sure.
you.
Keep
We-
being
we
fun.
definitely- we
Like you
definitely
said,
believe
this
that.
is something you love to do. This is what you wake up every day. This is what your dream. It's in your blood. So bottom line, you can't get the blood out your body unless you make it come out. So let it stay in there and bless the world with it, Carly Underwood. That's how we say.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you this question. In your music career, in life, who is your biggest critic, your biggest push? Like right or wrong, you're doing something right, you're doing something wrong in music or life. Who is that one person in your life that is just up your butt?
So I'd have to say that's a tie between me and my mom. But then again, I think, and I'm like, it's definitely more my mom. She's definitely me. It's like your mom getting you up from school every morning. Go to school, go to school. She's always the person that's just pushing me to be better, and she doesn't even have to push me because I just want to make her proud in general because she's
Right.
always pushing me, and my dad too. I'm just always wanting to make them proud because they support me so much. I mean, financially, you take time and resources, and they take time out of their day, and they support me. And my dad always is playing my music, and he has all his like favorites and his, like internet. All my music videos are saved into his stuff. So
That's
it's
awesome.
just like
You're creating
it's
memories
great.
too, you know. Like,
Yeah.
See, in a lot of our past interviews, like a lot of the artists that we've had on have been talking about, like we've been talking about how their biggest push is their team. Like they have a strong team behind them, and it's always good to have a team of like real genuine people with you that aren't going to tell you something is right if it's not, aren't going to tell you something's good if it's not. But to have like that. To have that in your family is even better. Like having a strong team is great, but to have a strong family behind you to really be that team for you,
nothing like
it's
it.
like, yeah, you can't beat that.
And even my sisters are very, very supportive too. All of them,
Oh,
every
yeah.
single one
I mean,
of them,
honestly,
very supportive.
honestly, all your sisters are the reason why I even knew about you.
Yeah.
You know, Britt reached to me and Tara, and said, "Look, my sister's really good." Like years down the line, we hopped on. Like, you know, just wasn't ready at the time to get something done. But I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Right.
We got a single we did with Carly Underwood. We're going to bring it up a little later, but that's, you know.
Facts.
Shout out to Pine Hill. I just wanted to shout out to the town. It's such a small town. Such terrible things happen in Pine Hill, but we have two talented people, as I can say right now. Carly Underwood and myself right now. All right, so shout out to Pine Hill.
He's right. That's how
we're
he's coming.
All-Star P is Pine Hill. I forgot. My bad, All-Star
Yeah,
P.
he is Pine Hill.
Sorry, bro. You haven't been there in a long time, man.
But
I stayed when everybody left, okay?
That was the
And
origin.
that's the
6th
truth.
Ave, bro. That was, you know what I
Johnny
mean?
checks
That's
Pine
where
Hill
it was
too.
all
I
at.
apologize, fellas.
You already
Pine
know.
Hill is definitely, but Carly, we're definitely blessed to have you
Well,
here
I'm Clementon, you know, super involved Pine Hill, though, kind of. You know what I mean? That's the neighbor.
all day. Pine Hill, what's up? Just being around the local town, knowing everybody, you know, it's cool, man. But Carly, we're blessed to have you here. I'm like a super huge fan all the time. Like I'm at work pushing your stuff, everything. All my friends are fans of you. I let them hear grand piano, and they're like, "Damn." You know what I mean?
He's not lying though. I'll be sitting back listening to like other singers like songs. She alright, but she ain't messing with Carly. Like, for
how it
real,
is.
that's how
Sorry.
he's doing shit.
I got it. I got a strong ear. I just
You're
feel-
his new standard to any kind of
That's why-
singing voice he
that's
hears
why when I
now.
see, I call you
Yeah.
superstar because it's gonna. I could just see. I got the ear. I really do. I feel like.
So you got the
Thank
high
you.
bar in Craig
I'm
Lynch
a harsh.
right now.
I'm
Is
the
that the
harshest
bar?
critic.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm the harshest critic you ever meet with
Nice.
music.
Oh,
The
maybe
harshest.
you're my harshest critic.
Yes, that's
Maybe you
trust me. If I, you know, what I mean? I'm definitely going to be a push, and anybody I believe in, you know, if I have faith in your career, I'm going to be the main push. Ask J Dot. J Dot knows. If I think you're not talented, I'm just going to tell you because there's talented artists that aren't getting the recognition because there's a bunch of people doing nonsense, and
Right.
I don't want the nonsense being in the game anymore. You know, so Carly, you're on the front line. Getting rid of the nonsense, you know.
Thank you.
So that's why we have our title, how we have on our show. But we're not going to get into that tonight.
Exactly. Full
But
time.
shout out
full
to
time.
everybody. So Carly, there's a lot of genres in actually singing, and you know, R&B, pop. What does Carly Underwood define her music? How does she define Carly Underwood music?
I'd say pop with a twist of R&B.
Pop with a twist. There
yeah,
you go.
pop with
Clap
a
it up.
twist.
Clap it up for pop
Right.
with a twist, everybody. Clap it up here.
I know both kinds.
That's a great answer. Now
Yeah.
explain what you mean by pop with a twist.
Well, I'm not just generalizing myself into pop because I'm always gonna want to do something different. I want to try different areas. I want to keep exploring different things, and I know in the future I'm gonna just hear something and be like, that's what I want to do. And you know, whether that's R&B or I don't even know, like EDM. I mean, we got a little something that we're going to talk about later.
Exactly.
That's kind of more that EDM
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
So I'm not going to generalize that it's like just pop because it's not
Pop
in
with a
reality.
twist.
Yeah,
Pop
it's
is your
pop with a
first thing you
twist.
hear, and then if it has a twist on it, now
Right.
can you tell right away? Like, all right, I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that song. Like, can you?
Yeah,
tell
when
right away?
when I hear something, it definitely is like it strikes a bell, and it's
Yeah,
like
yep.
I want to do that song.
That's
so.
awesome.
Now-
See, that's how
Yeah.
you can tell you're a natural with it.
Now, hearing like multiple songs from you, like a lot of them, like not one of them actually sounds like the other one. Like,
I
so you
know.
sound like you're very versatile. So
Right.
what
The twist.
in your like for you, what is your favorite type of track to do? Is it more like the ballad type of track, more like the party type of track, more like the slower? Like, what's your favorite type of track
So
to
I
make?
haven't done a ballad yet.
Right.
I'm kind of waiting for something to inspire me to do a ballad because
Right.
if I want to do a ballad, I want to do something that's like wow. Like,
Yeah.
I want to bring people to tears when I write my ballad.
Right, for sure.
But as far as like the music I want to make, well, I listen to a lot of what's on the radio right now, but that's like a whole range of things. So it really comes down to what I'm feeling.
At
And
the moment,
if I
right.
hear it, then I just want to do it.
Right.
It
Yeah.
really just comes down
That's
to that.
probably
That's
the best way to be.
instinctive.
because that's what makes the versatility come alive.
That's different than being, premeditated
Right.
and going ahead and pursuing a plan.
And if
That's
you-
like, yo, I feel like I'm and kill it. Like, that's
Right.
such a
If
special
you
talent in its own.
look
Like, a lot
at-
of people got to know that. Like,
Right.
it is.
And if you look at an artist like Taylor Swift, she started out with country, and everybody's like, okay, and then she got into pop, and now she's has rappers that are featuring on her songs, and it's just like she's out there and she's doing whatever's mainstream right now, and she's trying to keep up with what's in, and I feel like that's really important, is to listen to what's up and what's new and what your audience wants to hear, and that's exactly what I want to do, is I want to bring something to the table that people want to hear and want to listen to. So really just depends on
That answer I want to put something on the table that people want to hear.
Yeah.
I haven't heard an artist
I
in
hate
a while
to put
say
myself
that
in a
at our show.
box. I hate to put myself in a box. I don't want to be confined to a certain genre. I just want to be a singer.
Yeah, that almost brings me back to a
Sometimes you gotta step out the
flashback,
box.
saying that my dad used to tell me that the only thing is that keeps things moving is the money's on the wood. Makes things go good. And she was saying table, and that's usually what the wood we were talking about was. The table.
Who said that? Big
Right,
Johnny
the
Checks?
money. Yeah.
Shout out to Big Johnny Checks,
Senior,
Big
you know
John,
what I mean? Was,
back home. Huge supporter, man.
Money
Every
on
time
the
I see
wood
him at
makes
the
things
Wawa,
go good.
Comes out, yo, when's the next show? Just 100
Right,
feet
great
away. I
supporter,
can barely
yeah.
hear him, but he's still,
Yeah, my dad
still
definitely
supporting.
Yeah,
still
he definitely
screaming top of
roots.
his lungs
Yeah.
supporting. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'll
he
talk to you a little
definitely
later,
roots.
man. I'll
I
text
love
you.
them people.
Yeah,
God,
he
you
definitely
guys
roots.
just-
Yeah.
What would you do without supporters?
You can't.
I mean,
Right.
shout out to everybody that supports my music career. I mean, honestly, what's the point of even you need to have those kind of people in your life,
It's a brand. And
Thank
need
you
people
to
behind the
everybody.
brand.
Right,
You
that's
need to-
great. Like, most of the times I like to view things as like
Believe in
people
you,
making
you
a
know?
movement to and me personally is like, I like to make people feel a little bit better, forget the dumb things that are going on right now. Just
Right.
try to work on and elevate yourself to move yourself in a position where maybe you can not or minimize the dumb things that are happening. You get what I'm saying? Like, just elevate
time
yourself
for
a
it.
little
There's no
bit.
time
You know what
for
I
it.
mean? Because at the end of the day, you feel better when you actually do it.
If you
know
feel
what
like
I
you're
mean?
about to have bad things in your life, just listen to some Carly Underwood music, and I'm telling you that for a fact. It gets me
Thank
out of some
you.
things. Trust me.
Thank you.
So,
Facts. Mood music.
so
That's great.
Carly, how old were you when you started performing, getting on stage and really performing? And what is the difference from performing now to when you first started?
So I went on tour when I was 14. I started touring when I was 14 on a tour called the Jam Tour, and that was like the first time I really got out in crowds and but the first time I sang at an event was my sister's heart benefit. She asked me to sing Hallelujah because she always would get emotional
Yeah,
and
great,
stuff.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very, very heartwarming experience that was.
Oh, that's
And then
something
it
you
made me
never
want
gonna
to.
forget.
It set something off, and I just wanted to keep performing. And then came along the tour.
It's great,
So I
isn't
started
it,
touring.
performing?
Yeah, it's
It's
amazing.
the best
It's
thing ever.
amazing. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, there's some
The-
emotional power you got to tap in to carry some of the notes in that
Right.
song. You know what I mean? So,
the thing
for
is,
real,
yeah.
The
like she
thing
said, it's a
is-
life changing song. Music
You-
can change lives.
The feeling of that nervousness and that anxiousness is never going to go away. And somebody told me a few years ago, if that feeling ever goes away, then you've lost your passion. And I said, well, that feeling hasn't gone away yet. So if it ever does, then I've lost my passion, and I haven't lost it yet. And I still
Yes.
feel nervous, and I still feel anxious when I get up
All
on
the
that
time.
stage. And I don't think that's going to change because I still want to. I still want to put my best forward, and I'm still going to be that harsh critic,
Yeah.
and I'm still going to want to keep doing better. So I think I'm still going to get nervous But as far as my stage presence, that has grown tremendously,
That-
honestly.
Oh,
That
so,
have-
like,
the
I
more
like
and more you
that,
get on
too,
stage, that's how it goes. Though. You
Yeah,
get more
see,
and
I
more
like that too
comfortable,
because if you really check out the definition of being courageous, it's actually being afraid to do something. Like, you're in fear, but you decide to continue and accomplish what you were afraid of doing.
Yeah.
So that's what courageous really means. So it's that was a whole different, Carly
You
Underwood
heard Carly
definition
Underwood.
of courageous
She's
on the
she's
low.
not content.
You know what I
She
mean?
just wants to keep going and getting better and better and better and better, improving, putting music on the table that people want to hear,
Yeah.
and performing and just getting better every time. Now, when you
Right,
say
regardless of feeling nervousness or not, she's accomplishing these things right here. That's
And music is always changing, and you just got to change with it. You have to keep up. I mean,
But that's that.
Adapt to the times.
But that's why it's good to create the music the way that you do, because you basically said that you go off of how you feel when you make your music. So you're not forcing yourself to feel a certain type of way.
Right.
Honestly, songs don't come out good when you do that anyway, when you're trying to force a feeling or just, you know what I mean? But so you're basically going off of how you feel. So no matter what, the music is going to be genuine. Like, music is always going to change, but people's feelings, people always deal with the same type of feelings and go through like the same type of stuff. That never changes. So if you continue to make music just based off of true, genuine feelings, people are always going to like you and always going to come back to
right.
it.
And
right,
yeah, but not
exactly.
even also relatable. That's how I feel like where it's always going to be original. Because like it's going on for individual feeling, everybody feels something different about that specific situation.
Right,
so
for sure.
To me, that's like that's a great mentality and a great way to put your foot forward, thinking and advancing your career. I applaud that.
Let's make
I
some noise.
applaud
for
that.
Carly
Real,
Underwood
give
real
that up.
quick.
That's great. That's
She's
amazing.
a superstar. And she's here with us at the Full-Time
that
Radio
is
Show.
incredible.
You can't beat it.
Full time for real, certified in my book as of right now already.
Gets
That
better
was
and better
amazing. I
every
like that.
show, every performance. Speaking of being original, let's get into some music from Carly Underwood.
Let's go.
Want to go plug this song? Tell the people about original, where how it's all started, and
So I
where it is
recorded
today.
it, and it was produced at Shorefire Studios in Massachusetts. And I worked with a man called Jared. He goes by the name of Jared. Yep.
Jared.
We sat down.
Shout out to Jared.
and-
Hold on, let's
Yeah.
clap for Jared real fast. You did a great job, man.
There we go.
We sat down, and it took us a while to figure out what we wanted to do. And then I heard he like played a little something on his piano, and I heard a little. It kind of has a little jazz to
Oh,
it,
it's
like
so
a little
jazzy.
jazz feel
Very
to
jazzy.
it. So I was like, I kind of dig it. Like, let's work with this. So we worked with it, and we sat down, and I wrote some lyrics, and he helped me out with a lot of the lyrics, and then another kid, Jonah, helped us out too, and
Okay.
we just wrote the song, and it came out, and yeah, I was excited about it, and I mean, we're gonna play it for you now.
Yes, let's
Yeah,
go.
we about to
shout
check it out.
Shout
You
out to
already
Mrs.
know.
Lynch, Mama Duke. She brushes her teeth to the song, and I swear that's the truth.
All right, y'all
Carly
know it.
Underwood, original.
That's a fact.
This is the Full-Time Radio Show. For the record, I am your host, Craig Lynch.
It's your boy J. TYM, Fresh Air, Bro Guys. Rest in peace, Jimmy D's, always. ABM, we in here.
And
This
here's
is Johnny
original.
Tex. It's Friday night. You already know we in the building. We got Carly Underwood. Y'all know my opinion on that. So anyway, we're gonna go over here and let y'all know that we about to drop her music, everybody. And we about to hear it.
Carly
So-
Underwood, original. ABM101.com every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Do not be hesitant to call in. 856-264-2028. Let's go.
Here we go.
Seems like every other day I'm caught up in another situation. Live in the realization that I'm different. Making me believe I'm out of place and wishing I could just erase
So how'd you guys like original?
Yes.
I love
So
that.
up next is a cover I did, Simon and Garfunkel for you. It's a little different. It's called The Sound of Silence. Here you are.
Carly Underwood, full-time radio show. Let's go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turn my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never shared. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool said I do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of a prophet are written on the subway walls, in tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of
This is the full-time radio show. For the record, I am your host, Craig Lynch.
Your boy J. Dot, TYM, Fresh Air, Bro Gods, all that.
All-Star Peace, know that.
Shout out to Johnny Checks, man. I'm not going to call him part-time Johnny Checks because he's still putting work in on the other side of the building. So he's full-time tonight. I'll give him a break tonight. But we have Carly Underwood in the building.
Yeah.
Pine Hill, New Jersey.
What's up?
Stand up.
8 years old. Woke up one day and said, look, this is me, this is me, this is me. This is what I do. You just heard original. You
I
just
love
heard
it.
Sound of Silence. Versatile artist. Carly, super talented. Like I was saying, your voice is so powerful on Sound of Silence.
Thank
And
you.
that's a classic. Like, that's one of my dad's
Yeah.
favorite songs ever. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, he plays it. I forget what band he has that did a cover to that, but he blasts in the house. I'm sure everybody
Is it
knows.
Disturbed?
Might Disturbed. There you
Yeah.
go. Disturbed. Yep.
That's the version
I'm
right
sure
there.
everybody in here heard of an Alexa. I'm surprised she's not turning
Yeah.
on right now.
Yeah.
Alexa?
Alexa?
My dad just says Alexa. My dad says Alexa. Shout out to silence.
Play Carly.
Like that. There's no silence. You got the
Yeah.
thing. You got it's blasted throughout the whole house. Like there's no silence. So, but Carly, great music.
Thank
You know,
Yeah, beautiful job on that cover.
beautiful job.
Thank
The
you.
versatility is crazy. Now, one thing that you have accomplished in your life that I could say that I always say something that happens memorable. You can tell your grandkids. You'll be able to tell your kids about. You went through an experience on The Voice and American Idol, two huge worldwide things.
Oh, wow.
I want to hear your experience and how this even came about to get Carly Underwood on these two amazing shows.
My mom brought up the idea of an audition, and I was like, "Oh, I won't make it on The Voice. I am not good enough to go on The Voice." I was probably 16 at the time, and I was like, "Mom, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm gonna make it." So I went to my audition, and I made it through, and then I made it through execs, and then I made it to the blind auditions. But unfortunately, I didn't get any chairs turned, so they asked me to come back for a second season, and I came back and still didn't get any chairs turned. But I did make it to the blind auditions again.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
So that's like 100
that's an
people.
accomplishment in
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah,
It's
for
like
sure.
100 people out of 40,000 like people that audition.
exactly.
So it's like
Hold on.
pretty competitive.
And now how old were you when you did this?
So I was 16, and then so last year I was a junior, so I was 17 too, because
Okay.
I was starting my junior year, and I was doing that. I was still in school, value
Full-time.
education. You know, I think it's important.
For
So
sure,
that
for sure.
education.
Education. Yo, let's make some noise for education. We're not playing by the book tonight.
Give it up.
You know what I mean?
Education.
Come on, we're being original. There's a Sound of Silence with the education. We're having a great night, full time.
Right. Got that Pine Hill education.
Pine Hill, you gotta have it.
Right. We want sandwiches, not sandwiches. You know what I mean?
And
We're just
honestly,
saying.
I don't want to hear anybody say education if you're not from
Right.
Pine Hill. So,
Facts.
shout out to the Pine Hill education, Overbrook.
All right.
Shout out
you
to
said.
Mr. Endy, Mr. Harmlin. I still
Right.
pump his gas.
But we want sandwiches
gas
now,
every
not
day.
sandwiches.
What up?
You'll never be ashamed of your 9 to 5. You gotta,
Right.
put in the full time
Right.
work in school. So, how you feel about school and being an artist? Like, is it tough to juggle?
So it definitely is, because music takes time and resources, as I said earlier. So sometimes if I have shows, I have to take off, say like a Friday, because usually my shows are during the weekends. I try to
Yeah.
make them
Yep.
just so I can participate in school throughout the week.
Yep.
But I do fairly well in school. I had a 4.69 GPA. I still can't believe I graduated, so I'm like saying I have, as if I'm still in high school. So I'm still getting used to that. But I
That's
graduated
great school.
5th in my class.
Nice. Nice. You hear that?
And
Top 5.
so I was taking a lot of AP courses, but I was also keeping up with my music, and I do have a job, so it is a lot. It is a lot to keep forward. But
Full
when
time,
you're
everybody.
determined and like you just want to keep doing
Facts.
something that you love, and when it gets you out of your funk, like you're not doing well in school or you think you can't do it, and then you put on a song and it just makes you feel okay.
And you go and do it
and
anyway.
then you want to do it anyway.
That's full
That's
time.
what
That's
full-time-
having that drive.
That's
right
how we
there.
certify people, and that's actually how we pick our selective people that we actually
That's
choose
what
to come
this
on
is
the
the
show.
full time radio show. So that's
Yeah.
literally what we represent. That's
Full
you don't-
time.
that's
Full
it.
time.
You know
That's
what I
it.
mean?
And we
FDR.
like, you know, that
Work and music.
Gym, tan,
Right.
laundry.
you know,
That's
you,
it.
Look, how
Make
many?
some noise for
Give
Jim.
it up,
and
give
the
it
laundry,
up.
all right?
yeah, give it up.
We're having a blast in here because you got to get tan. You got to look good for the summer
Like,
months.
how many
You got to
times?
do laundry. You're gonna be smelling a little funky, and you got to get your education. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
But look, that's how. If you're in this game and you really want something to come out of it, like that's how you have to be. Like, how many times have we in the past year worked 60, 70-hour weeks at work, 12-hour days, get off work,
Yep.
come to the studio, come to the radio show with
And then did two
with
shows.
3 shows that weekend, Friday,
show-
Saturday, and Sunday shows.
Oh yeah, Friday,
and
Saturday,
show
and
back-
Wednesday.
and then show back up at work off of no sleep
Yeah.
Sunday morning right from a show
Right.
that might
So,
have
no,
been
sometimes
in
in life, you know,
Pennsylvania.
juggling, you
that's
know-
how you got to do it.
But right, that's the ambition of the life, though. You know what I mean? Everybody's, you know, well, we know we could be successful in a certain way. You know, the 9 to 5 and everything like that. We got the grind for that and all that. But it's like, you know, taking that extra stride to go and, you know, take the route to make the dream come true, though. You know what I mean? Because like we know what reality is, we can get a grasp of that. You know, and thrive on that.
It's,
but
it's
you know,
just a way of. It's a way of knowing it's not going to get handed to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You have to
not
put
at
in the
all. You
work.
gotta
Like,
put
you
your
have
work
to take
in.
care of your
Like,
regular
that's what
life
we're
and
trying
all
to
too,
get
but
at,
you have
like-
to put in the work in order to make it
Right,
happen.
you go, you do your 9 to 5, you come home, you know, you do the family thing, but at the same time, you mold and try and get going on with your dream. You know what I mean?
Speaking
Like
of full-time.
your hobby, what you like to do. You know,
Our last show at Voltage, March 3rd. We get back around 5 in the morning, maybe 4 in the morning, and I
Right.
come out. I go to sleep, and you guys, Jada and Johnny Checks, get there a different way to my house. Fortunately, they never made it in my house. I come out front, and they're both out cold in the chair.
In the car.
knock
That's-
out in the truck.
And I
right.
look at that, and
Right.
I just see full time. Like,
But
you know,
you-
there's not
Right.
enough hours in a day, and it's
Yeah.
okay to fall asleep in a red towel.
That week was
No,
crazy.
but
I
Yeah.
but yeah, I
okay.
literally
Yeah,
from,
we-
we if you're right on the time, which you are, you're right around there. It was either 4 or 5 in the morning. Like we literally passed out in the car, but I got up a half hour later.
yeah, we
and
got up.
went to work
Like, yeah,
and
yeah.
went and literally went
Knocked
to work.
out, but
So I come
we get up-
outside, I just see Johnny Checks there for like another
I had
9
off
hours.
that day. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely he had
you
off,
know.
but Carly is full time, and that's why we brought her here. And it's
Right.
just we're blessed to have her on the show. The
Thanks.
music's incredible, and I'm telling you, you got to get your education. Bottom line, so that's
Right.
the motto of the day.
right.
So, American Idol now. I want to go to that, which is huge worldwide. How did that come about? You know, I know you're saying it was after The Voice. Now, how did that come about, and how old were you with American Idol?
So I want to say I was 17 when I tried out for American
Okay,
Idol.
so not
I
that-
did
okay.
not make it nearly as far as I made it as The Voice. I made it through the first round, and I was so excited. I mean, me and my mom were like crying as I was holding my ticket. I was like, "Hey!" and but
Be able to
I didn't-
experience of holding
yeah.
that ticket, though, is great.
Yeah, they were looking
that's-
for
that's
some
one up on a
powerhouse
lot.
voices, and
For sure.
I mean, I didn't make the cut that time, but I'm working on it. I mean,
Hey,
I'm still training my voice.
still-
So
I'm
would you say personal going through that and actually going through, you know, all the qualification tests and everything that they got? So how would you rate the two shows compared to each other? You think that do you think that American Idol has better competition than The Voice has?
So this year, American Idol blew my mind. At first, I was a little skeptical. I was like, I don't know. Like, it seems a little skeptical. But as it progressed and as they got down to the final 12, I was like, wow, I don't think any of these people deserve to go home. As far as The Voice, I haven't really kept up with it, but I know some of my friends that I've made from The Voice that have absolutely amazing voices. And
Right.
man,
So there's
I
definitely
mean,
competition
Yeah,
among that.
yeah,
But
yeah, yes,
I'm saying personally, I've just over the years, I still haven't heard anybody be like, "Oh, yo, the winner from The Voice, you know,
Right.
their music's out right now. Go
Right.
listen to it." I haven't heard
Yeah.
that yet. But now we got Chris Daughtry, we got, you know, Fantasia, we got Ruben,
Carrie
with the-
Underwood.
Carrie Underwood. You guys
Shout out
already
to
know.
Carrie.
my cousin.
Kelly Clarkson, like
Yeah, that's
now
all the cousin.
these are
She
like
got her
actually
education.
people who I know as like industry people now from the. So it's like The Voice. I haven't heard that yet. No, I'm,
right, though.
Well, no, who was the?
right,
Who
so
was,
I'm curious.
who was the
like
girl?
I was to start
who was the
asking,
girl
like,
from The
has
Voice that
anybody
got
made
killed?
it yet?
Oh,
Christina Grimmie.
She
Fire.
was New Jersey
Right,
too. God
from
bless
Jersey,
her.
yes.
I was actually
And she was the
in
voice.
The Voice. I was shooting for The Voice when that happened. We were in California when it happened, and
Yeah.
it was devastating.
Yeah, that's
rest,
tragic.
rest in
People
peace
from
to a
The
Jersey
Yeah,
powerhouse.
R.I.P.
Yes, they were
Definitely.
so close to her. She had an amazing voice. I knew her previously from YouTube before she even got on The Voice.
Right.
And if you look at her audition, it is killer.
Yeah,
I mean, it
I've
is
watched it.
absolutely breathtaking. It was perfect, and it's amazing, honestly.
Christina
What
Grimmie.
happened to her?
got
I was
killed.
so upset myself. I mean, me and my mom couldn't even believe it. How does something like that happen?
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
crazy.
such a normal thing right now that I feel like everybody is just like normalizing it. It almost feels like it kind of it's just an everyday thing that.
Well,
everybody's-
also like don't get spooked out about that because like now the new, it's just that like these new days, there's more ways to advertise and know what's going on and broadcast out to
That's
other
true.
people. So it's like I really don't think the world changed as much as everybody really thinks.
It's
They're
just
saying that
everybody
it changed.
knows about it
It's just
now.
that there's a way of letting other people know faster and
That's
more
true.
often about
But
what's actually going
As far
on.
as shootings go, it has increased over the years. I mean, it's easy access to a gun. I mean, it's school shootings every other week. I mean, it's
terrible.
It's a lot. It's a lot right now.
Right,
I mean,
right.
Columbine was in 1990.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I'll never
and that was
forget
the
it when
first
9/11
shooting.
happened. Britt. I'm in Pine Hill Middle School, right in Pine Hill, and I'm just like, what? I'm
Teachers
thinking, at
are
my
running
age,
out
I'm like,
to the hallways.
at
And
my
I'm like,
age,
yo, I
I
could
don't-
throw an airplane or two. Yeah, but
just for something to happen and be
Yeah, it's
alive and to
crazy.
see everything, it's just like,
Think
what?
of
You
that.
just don't understand it at first.
Yeah.
But now, as I grew older into it, it's just like the world's a crazy place. So you got, like I
Yes.
said, you just got to stick by the main important things: family.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get your education. You know what I mean? That's one thing. I'm gonna keep saying that all night. And you just got to do what you love to do and stick around the people who support you. Like this, it's nothing stronger than family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Family and close friends and people who believe in you.
That's what I
Right.
said last week. Hashtag family matters.
That's it. So.
Yeah. Family over everything.
So just now, being the memories that you have from The Voice, American Idol, are you gonna try to go back there and shoot?
I'm not sure, just because it takes a lot of time and resources.
Okay.
As of right,
Right.
now, what I have
Without
planned in August, I'm going on a few tour dates with the Boys of Summer tour. So
Let's
that's gonna
go.
be, I'm really excited about.
Congratulations.
That. I'm really excited.
So, like, where's the tour hitting?
Awesome.
How many spots are
So
you guys
I'm
rocking
on
out?
4 stops. I think it's Philly, New Jersey, no, Philly, New York, Boston, and Washington D.C.
All right,
Nice.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. Now,
That's
is this your
awesome.
first tour?
No. Remember, I was 14. I was on the Jam tour. I was on MagCon, and then will be my 3rd tour that I'm participating in.
Now, did you travel? You always travel just with the family every single?
My mom
Okay,
goes with
okay.
me. My mom is my travel buddy.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Right.
So
Now,
yeah.
with the Boys of Summer, you and your mom, same again?
Yeah.
Do they offer like transportation for the artists and stuff like that with these tours?
So it really just depends on the tour. I'm
Right.
not sure. We're still
Right.
working out like the transportation with the Boys of Summer tour right
Right.
now, but it really depends on the tour you're in.
Right.
So.
Yeah. That's basically how it goes in all the situations you can.
Now, how does it feel as an artist to be able to travel in different states and show your talents to the world?
It makes me so worldly, I feel like I've done it all.
It's like,
I'm trying to go to other countries though. I mean,
That's
I've been
what
to
it's really
Italy
about.
and Germany, but not for singing. I mean, I have family in Italy that own a bed and breakfast.
You'll-
Fun fact.
Nice.
Really?
You'll get there for
Yeah.
sure.
Let's make some noise for the bed and breakfast in Italy. That's
Jesus.
something that you're not going to hear much at the full-time
that
radio
might be
show.
the first place I picked to on a trip going there. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I have
right
family
there.
in like different parts,
Different
everywhere.
areas.
So yeah, so it's like, I mean, we always visit my family in North Carolina. I have an uncle in California. I've been
great.
a
It's
lot
great
of
to
places,
travel to go
and I
worldwide,
feel
right?
so
Yeah.
blessed to have been able to travel so much
Yep.
and have to experience all the experiences that I've had at such a young age. It's
That's awesome.
really, really opened my eyes to new experiences.
And you're humble.
Yeah.
Carly,
Oh, thank
you're
you.
humble. You
Thank you.
you wake up every day. Like I know you have that attitude. I wake up like I'm a great artist.
Oh,
And it's
thank
good
you.
to I'm telling you wake up like you are the truth. You are official.
Right.
But you got to be humble. You got to stay humble, because I feel like humbleness makes you a better artist. Like I'm going to stay humble
that
and
a
stay
word?
focused.
Is that a word?
Humble?
Humbleness?
Humbleness, yeah.
Humility?
We creating words on the full-time radio show. The humbleness gets you more focused.
Rewrite the dictionary.
Focus
Say
on
for me to be humbled. I mean, I don't know if there's another way to put
for
that.
Carly
really.
Underwood being humble. She gets to focus on what's important and bringing music to the world and having people hear putting music out that they want to hear. Bottom line. So being humble is good. That's a great thing to do. Great thing to be. Trust me.
Right.
Stay up. Sit down.
I for
Shout
sure
out, RP.
I for sure in the future see that in your future. You will be performing in other countries.
Thank
You won't
you.
just be traveling for that.
I hope so. I
Yeah, I
hope so.
definitely see that
Indeed.
for you.
Right.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I mean, I went to California, Elements for Peace 3. I went to an event out there by myself. Flew out there, 6-hour delay in Chicago. 6-hour delay. Yes, it was rough. But I went out there by
that was
myself,
horrible.
performed, but I felt great. It didn't
Yeah.
matter. I felt like I had 100
Right.
people with me. Like, they showed a lot of love. I was signing autographs for kids. it was a great experience, and I know you.
Oh, I'm just
experienced
thinking
that
how
too.
horrible that 6-hour wait really was, though. I mean,
Yeah, the 6-hour wait.
you
was
probably
bad,
couldn't
but-
even sleep it off. You're so anxious and excited. What's going on? I got to do the show. I'm going to Cali. I got to
Yeah.
perform. You know,
Fresno, California.
You probably
I'll
couldn't
never
even
forget
sleep that,
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
It's hot
it-
there.
It was about 100,
Ugh.
107 degrees,
Oh,
and I was there from 10 to 10. I stayed the whole entire event, so they had
Right.
singers, rappers, the whole nine, bands. So it was a music festival. So
Oh,
okay, that's fun.
So Carly Underwood, we need to see you on tour every month. This is just the start. Trust me. This is just the start, and I'm telling you, when it comes to financial backing, moving Carly Underwood worldwide, it's going to happen. I can see it happening. So
Thanks.
keep being full time, keep doing what you do. We're gonna get into some more music from Carly Underwood.
Here we go.
Shout out to
Check it
everybody
out.
tuning in. Shout out to Baby Girl.
Stay
Shout out
tuned.
to the other Baby Girl. Everybody we know
All
tuned
of
in
them.
tonight.
All the baby girls.
All the baby girls tonight
Hey.
that we know are tuned in.
Oh.
They're
Shout out to
texting now.
everybody tuned in on the live
Please
too on
call
Facebook
in.
Live.
Show some love to Carly Underwood. She deserves it. 856-264-2028. We got 2 songs we're going to play from Carly Underwood back to back, and we're going to get into some more music, and then we'll be right back. ABM 101 every Friday, 7-9 p.m. This is the
Tune in.
full-time radio show. For the record, I'm your host, Craig Lynch.
It's your boy J. TYM, Fresh Air, Bro Gods, Hero Rap, Full Circle. Rest in peace, Jimmy
This
D.
is Johnny Chase. If you didn't tune in yet, you better tune in now. So we got a all-star in the building, Carly Underwood. We're going into a break right now. Stay tuned. Catch some of her music. And you guys already know, man. Stay tuned. Full-time radio, ABM 101. All
Super
boss
facts.
moves.
So Carly Underwood, the superstar, next generation. Tell the world about these 2 songs we're about to hear.
So you're about to hear Entitlement, which I recorded in LA, right under the Hollywood sign. It was so crazy. Yeah. I recorded it with Bobby J and
Visuals,
Tito.
that's
Tito
good visuals right
actually
there.
engineered Ariana Grande's Dangerous Woman. So he
Great connect. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they're amazing to work with. They're so much fun. And yeah, it was kind of like just get in the studio and start singing stuff, and I sang it, and I had a little attitude with it, and it kind of has that urban vibe to
Gotcha,
it.
yep.
So it's very different from original, but here is Entitlement.
And then we got one more after that. Tell them.
Oh, yeah, we got more than
right.
that.
Go.
And then after that, it's Grand Piano, my cover of Nicki Minaj's Grand Piano.
Oh, so this is
coming
the
out.
song that I hear about that, like we mentioned earlier in the show. I heard it.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody's-
Now I wanted
Got to
to
get you in your
Okay.
feels.
Entitlement, Grand Piano is definitely something that touches me for sure. It's fire. You killed it. But one thing on the Instagram, I want to tell people, I just want to say you did an amazing job with the urban feel on the Bruno Mars cover. That might be one of my favorite ones you did on the Grand. That's
on the Instagram, yeah.
you did really good on the urban vibe, and I heard the
Thank
song
you.
today in my store. I was like, yeah, she nailed every
Thank
single
you.
note.
I got it.
So you already know, Carly Underwood, Entitlement,
Alright.
Grand Piano. This is the full-time radio show. For the record,
Here we go.
I'm your host, Craig Lynch.
It's your boy J. TYM, Jersey. Let's go.
Johnny Check, stay tuned, man. Check this out. We'll be back.
ABM101.com. Let's go.
You think you've got it down with your flashy ways and your made-up crown. How do you have the right to tell me you're hurting, you're right? Seen a lot of faces, seen a lot of places, but if that's the case, I'll be blunt. Entitlement, so fresh, and you know it. You're arrogant and full of it, babe. So entitlement, so fresh, and you know it. You're arrogant and full of it, babe. Entitlement, the higher title, babe. You got it all.
So you think you do.
Entitlement, so fresh, and you know it. You're arrogant and full of it, babe. So entitlement, so fresh, and you know it. You're arrogant and full of it, babe. You expect so much now when you only give a little bit. You've seen a lot of faces, seen a lot of places, but if that's the case, then you're blind. Entitlement, so fresh, and you know it. You're arrogant and full of it, babe. So entitlement, so fragile, son, you know it. You're arrogant and full of it, babe. Entitlement, the higher title, babe. You got it all.
So you think you do?
Entitlement, so fragile, son, you know it. You're arrogant and full of it, babe. So entitlement, so fragile. You're arrogant and full of it, babe.
Am I just a fool? Blind and stupid for loving you. Am I just a silly girl? So young and naive to think you were the one who came to take claim of this heart. Cold-hearted shame, you'll remain just afraid in the dark. And now the people are talking. The people are saying that you have been playing my heart like a grand piano. The people are talking. The people are saying that you have been playing my heart like a grand piano. So play on, play on, play on. Oh, play on, play on, play on. Oh, play on, play on, play on. Oh, play on, play on. Am I queen of fools? Wrapped up in lies and foolish truths. What do I see in you? Maybe I'm addicted to all the things you do. 'Cause I keep thinking you are cold-hearted shame. You'll remain just afraid in the dark. And now the people are talking. The people are saying that you have been playing my heart like a grand piano. The people are talking. The people are saying that you have been playing my heart like a grand piano. Play on, play on, play on. Play on, play on, play on. Oh, play on, play on, play on. Oh, play on, play on.
This is the full-time radio show. For the record, I am your host, Craig Lynch.
Your boy J. TYM, Fresh Air, Bro Gods. Know that.
This is Johnny Checks. You already know, man. We here. We with Carly Underwood in the building. You already know.
Y'all just heard Entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Carly, tell the people again worldwide where you recorded Entitlement at.
I recorded it right under the Hollywood sign. I recorded it with
Fire.
Bobby
Hear
J
that?
and Tito.
Right, guys.
Under the Hollywood sign.
Tell me that's
something-
not mastering your visuals right there for a video.
It's just I'm impressed with all the things that you went through musically in your career that you can. That's going to be remembered. You're going to remember it.
I would almost
You know,
feel like
that's
me personally.
so much. You know, that's a great.
At
thing.
such a young
that was
age.
Such a young age. Yeah, that's what,
I would think that that's such a far leap to even be able to sit there and take the video in front of that sign. I feel like I would need special like federal permission or government permission to be able to go there and sit in front of Hollywood. You know,
Now, wait,
I feel
what-
like if I go in front of that sign, there's a bunch of Jeeps chasing me with people saying on speaker, "Hey, go!"
Now wait, it was an actual video that was recorded there, or the track was recorded?
No, like it was recorded there. Like
Like the actual track, right?
Yeah, like
Oh,
I was in the booth and
right.
like recorded it. When
That's awesome.
They
Yeah,
made the beat. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
can't beat that. You can't.
Right.
Now, our next song was a cover, grand piano,
Oh,
something
yeah.
very powerful,
yeah,
amazing.
definitely.
What made you want to do that cover?
Well, I had just gone through a breakup, and
Okay.
I had heard the song a lot of times, and I was like, wow, I love this song. And I just started singing it one day, and it was kind of old when I decided to do the cover, but
Yeah.
I just did it anyway because I just loved the song, and I was going through a breakup,
And
and,
you're
I
relating
felt like
to
a
it.
fool,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So I just did it, and I made the video to it, and yeah.
Awesome video. Now, who shot the video?
Mike Monarch is like what he
Okay.
goes by. He
Okay.
did the video for me.
Yeah, he did great.
Okay,
I've seen
shout out to
everything
Mike
about it.
Monarch. Shout
Yeah.
out.
Grand piano's in the Craig Lynch YouTube playlist. Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
So I have a question. Like, how old were you when you like made the song? Not when it got released, but like when you created
Entitlement?
it.
Entitlement?
The piano song.
Oh, grand piano. I
Grand
was
piano.
17. Yeah.
17. Okay,
Yeah.
so about,
Okay,
about a
great.
year
So
ago.
that's
Yeah,
Okay.
recent.
funny
Okay.
enough,
Right.
the video was recorded in like January, I think it was, and it was freezing. Like it must have been like 30 something degrees, and I was outside barefoot with that satin
Yeah.
robe on. Oh heck no! My feet were so cold. I was freezing.
Oh,
and it
so
was
that
so
it was cold at
painful.
that video? You couldn't
Yeah,
even tell.
I know you couldn't tell.
You could not tell it was
Got the
cold.
acting
I mean,
on.
that's a good way to keep somebody.
I hit them goosebumps.
That's a
I
good way to
said
keep
goosebumps
somebody
go
on their
away.
toes. You know what I
Carly
mean?
Underwood
Outside the
acting.
video
She's gonna
and
be in
those
some
shit.
movies too. She's working on the acting. It's it's
I'm
it's
just kidding.
it's below degree temperature. Below freezing, and she's out there in a satin robe singing on the bed.
Right.
Well, and I would think it was a summer setting. I really did. So that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, we
Shout
were
to the
lucky
video
enough to
guy for
have
that.
the sun shining, and like it was a really nice day. Besides
Walking
it
on the
being
beach,
30
yeah,
degrees.
freezing cold. Wow, that's crazy. That's something I did not know. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to ask you. Of course, every artist likes originals, but how much do you love doing cover songs? Like, the
I
ones that you
love-
choose. Like, would you rather
Yeah.
choose originals or covers?
I don't know, because sometimes like I really love both. Like I really do love both because I love interpreting somebody else's song and showing my emotion and what it means to me and unraveling that meaning and really truly performing it and giving that extra oomph to it, like in my own personal style. I just love doing that with other people's songs, but I love also creating my own songs and giving out my own message as well.
But-
So it's really
Nowadays, it's like there's a lane for that too. Like with social media out there, you see a lot of singers getting on and getting recognized just by doing covers. So like
Yeah.
people do enjoy like seeing and hearing other singers interpret a different like somebody else's song in their way. Like
Well, they're
Right.
familiar with that song, so it's just like they hear it. They're like, "Oh, I love this," so I want to see how she does with it. And
Yeah.
you've been doing covers like as much as since
Okay.
since
I get
you
a lot
started.
of people that are
So,
like,
right,
"Can you
so
sing
now-
this song? Can you sing this
Now,
song?"
how old were you when you wrote your first original song?
When I wrote my first original
When you wrote
song?
your first song, said this is my Carly Underwood song.
It was original. I was
Rich-
16.
Okay,
No. Oh, I was 15.
so original was the
correction,
first.
15.
Original was the first original song that Carly Underwood wrote.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So look, yeah, give that up. Give that up.
And that song is amazing for being your first one. It's just completely.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
So now,
All types of stuff. All types of sound effects.
yeah, pop it off. There we go. We're gonna
It's
sound
just, we got a
off.
superstar in
It's
the
a
building. The
celebration
next
for that.
generation, it is starting.
So now,
Straight out of Pine
So now
Hill,
the
guys.
difference is between doing that and doing the covers and creating your own. Do you view maybe covers as like you're testing yourself or possibly practicing yourself to
yeah, and it's always good for a show to do covers as well, because not everybody's gonna know your own original stuff. So people
right.
are gonna be like jamming out and like to listen to what's out
the
on
song
the radio
enough to
right
wait
now.
and then think
Yeah.
who just did that and
Yeah.
then look it up and
Right.
then hear that. So basically now, like, do you feel like that when you do the covers and all that, like actually when you perform them, do you feel like you're pulling something from them also to like add to your
For
ability
sure.
in singing
For sure.
and performing and
Yes.
everything?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
That's good.
For sure.
I mean, it's almost the same way, like with us, like with rappers. Like we came up off of getting on other people's beats, and you know what I mean. Like it's
Seeing
just
if we could do it better than them.
yeah, like
Put up or as
it's
good
always
as
it's always fun to do that.
Nicki
Like
Minaj, Birmington's beat.
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So that's the way I look at it, because in my opinion, you know, music, whatever genre it is, it's basically almost the same mindset as a sport. It's very competitive. You have so many other people doing it.
Yes.
You have to you have to do strong enough to where you stand out enough to be selected. So it's like, to me, it's like you have to practice. It's like a sport, you know. The more you dribble, the better you're gonna get. The more you throw the ball, the faster it's gonna go. You know what I mean? So to me, it's basically sport oriented, and that's the way I view music. Also,
Yes, and I want originals, covers. I want to ask this quick question. Carly Underwood, have you ever performed with a live band? And are you willing to do that with, you know, a cover and an original? Have you
Yeah.
ever did it before?
Yeah, yeah,
How-
and it
how
was
was
a lot
that?
of fun. Well, I did it at a karaoke night one night, and I sang Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin, and
Oh,
it
wow,
was it was
okay.
really fun because they it was kind of more like a rock kind of
Yeah.
vibe that they had going on, and they didn't know a lot of the stuff that's like mainstream right now. So I was like, "Well, do you know any Janis Joplin?" So
Hold
it was
on,
a
one
lot of
sec.
fun.
Hold the phone. We have our first caller on the full-time radio show. Caller, who's this? Julio, what's going on, brother?
Julio, what up, bro?
How you doing, bro?
Shout out to my man supported for the Tomorrow Show for Two of a Kind. Julio, man, we really appreciate you calling. We got Carly Underwood in the building, man.
Hey, how you doing, Carly?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great.
We got
So Julio, we want to know,
man.
we're interested in your opinion.
Yeah, I love her music too. She's
Love
a
your
great
music. There
Oh,
you go.
There we
Thank you
go.
so
I didn't have to
much.
go any further.
Thank
Julio,
you.
man, we got a superstar in the building. This is the next generation, and we are on the full-time radio show, man. Now, how do you consider Carly Underwood full-time, brother?
Yes, I do, brother.
That's
Thanks. Nice.
Let's go, man. Keep listening in. We got something special for you, and we're going to have Carly singing a little later. We definitely appreciate the
All
phone
right.
call, man.
Anytime, bro.
All right. Be safe, man. Thanks for
All right.
calling.
You too. Anytime.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
All righty. Shout out to Julio,
Yeah.
man. Grabbed the first 2 tickets, actually, to our show Saturday. So definitely shout out to him. You know, so now when it comes to the live band and you did it, you know, at a karaoke, have you ever... So it wasn't rehearsed. It was just straight up there. Did they kind of like...
they kind of like
they
figured
kinda
out the
figured
song.
out,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And I also worked with a band on The Voice. They have live bands that it's not a track that is played on The Voice. Like it's a live band. They sit there and work with you, and they
and
yeah.
they try to find your sound
Yeah.
and make something good.
Yeah, so it's
the
really,
one
really
thing-
awesome.
That's the one thing I dig about, you know, music besides hip hop is that you could come in there with a live band. They can hear you sing and how you come off, and then they can adapt to your sound, and then you make it's just a show out of it.
Yeah,
Like,
it was amazing.
you know, me being I like no matter what the genre is, if it's great music, I love it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was in a group with a folk singer and another artist called Homeless Band. We're very close with Jolly Jane, which is a folk group, which is two
Yeah, they do
incredible
folk
ladies.
music. Yeah.
Folk music,
Yeah.
they have the guitar, but they're just completely
So
insane.
folk and hip hop actually got fused.
So it's just
Everybody
like
to Homeless Band, check
the
it out.
band is already there at the venue. You know, the band's there at the venue already. So I just love that. In order, you know, they adapt to the singer's sound. So
Yeah.
I think it's very important to get behind a live band. You know, as an artist, you know, you got to do it. You got to do it in your career. That's what makes it original. And Carly Underwood is original. So she's been doing it, and she's going to keep doing it. So, but you already know. This is our last segment of the night. We're going to get into these questions. Now, Carly, before we get into these questions, we have a thing that we call super facts. Basically, it could be anything. The sky is blue, the wall is red. So, my super fact of the night is, shout out to baby girl, going to help me get this car tomorrow. Super fact. I really appreciate you for doing that. I hope you listening. J. Dot, super fact.
I gotta keep this Super Facts segment all the way in promo mode. Super Facts is tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. at Voltage in Philly. It is going down. 2 of a kind performing for $1,000. Super fact is, I need y'all to continue to hit me up for these tickets and come out and support and really show love. This is one of the biggest shows, or at least one of the biggest competitions that we have of the whole year. Super facts. I'm tired of all the fake supporters that act like they support, and then when it comes down to crunch time, really don't. But shout out to the ones that really do. I love every single one of y'all. And super facts is, we leaving with that bread tomorrow.
Let's go, baby.
Fact.
Wow. Let's go. Let's clap it up for that. Come on. You got it. You got it. J-Dot got his education tonight. Super facts. All-Star P, hit us with a super fact.
Super facts. Temptation is recorded and it will be out soon. So that All-Star P music is going to hit you, and it's going to hit you heavy. That is definitely super facts. And I'm going to end it with another super fact, is that we got Carly Underwood in the building. Super facts.
Super facts.
Yeah.
Johnny Checks, hit us with a super fact.
All right, my super facts gonna roll off of that all the fucking way. I'm sorry, but anyway, I'm saying that it's a super fact that, you know, the month of the ladies is definitely continuing very strong. You know what I mean? The singing quality is insane right now, and going from, you know, having somebody who's been in the game, a seasoned vet, to coming to a newcomer right now who's banging the way that she is with the vocals right now. I'm just saying that I'm giving it up for the ladies month already, man. This is crazy.
We don't need the month of February to have a ladies' month, all right? All right?
It's going down right now in July.
Everybody's like, well, wait till February to do something nice.
July.
Don't do that. So let's go with our guest, Carly Underwood. Hit us with a super fact.
All right, so my super fact, you guys will hear this, but I'm just going to say, I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm just going to say this is how we do, and that's super fact.
Super fact. This is how we do.
So let's get into how we do. You know, shout out to my man Jack West Tony, giving it, for the beat, man, for the instrumental. I want to tell you the story. Now, Betty, everybody, Carly, I want to tell you the story about how we even came up with this. So Brittany been reaching out to me. You guys got to get on something with my sister. We couldn't rush into anything, you know. So when I heard the beat, well, first off, we went to South by Southwest. Great experience, but we drove 26 hours. Got disappointed at the show. Drove 26 hours back.
Yeah, it was bad.
So I walk into my house. And I said, "Yo, we're doing something. I'm putting my foot down." I said, "This is it. We got to do this song. We're gonna reach out to Carly," and we did it.
So basically, the way it happened is like
Classic.
before leading up to the going on the vacation, we were thinking about what songs and what kind of music, you know, creations you wanted to come up with. So basically, we were thinking, you know, we found the beat from Jacquez, and then we were thinking, all right, this beat's nice. What can we do to make a twist? You know, we're doing a toss up between doing a rock and roll beat with a hip hop versus you know, doing a club beat with a great singer.
EDM.
So then, you know, right, that's what it is. So we came out, and then just popped up. Craig came out, and he said, you know, the singer for our song should be, you know, check out Carly Underwood.
Yep.
So we checked it out. I heard some of her songs and all that, and then we all agreed, like,
I played original for him first.
Let's see what we could do.
Check this out.
So basically, like, shout out to Tony Beats. We grabbed a couple beats off him. Our last single before this song was "What You Looking For." It was also produced by him. So basically, I already had the beat. Me and All Star P were rocking out, listening to it. Like, yo, this is dope. Like, this is different. Like, let's do something with this. Honestly, Lynch at first didn't even like the beat, but once he seen Carly on it and seen the vision and it clicked to him, like he realized. But basically, how it went down with the whole South by Southwest situation was like
that kind of like fueled that was like the spark of it all. I feel like, because like we had all that in the pot before we left of creating the music, and then it's like we go through a situation now supposed to be an all the way up situation and want to be in an all the way down situation in a way.
But that's the
point. So we came back and said, "Yo, we're tired of what's going on at the moment like that," and like the recovery move was to go ahead, make this song, and then it just
I feel like
no better do it with an in-town girl who's coming up the way she's coming up.
I don't know if you got, it's just completely meant to be right now with the people who are involved right now. Trust me, it has nothing to do with the town we're from. It's just the people we are. And
that was just a draw of the lottery ticket, everybody. Word up.
Like, I want to give a big shout out to Bugs. Bugs put a lot of effort into the song. You don't just go to an engineer and they make it sound as good as he did. So I just can't stress it enough how crazy the song is. And I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of it. And like Carly Underwood said, this is how we do, baby. So let's get into it. This is two of a kind. Carly Underwood and my man Bugs. How we do.
How we do.
This is the hit release. Let's go. Full-time radio. For the record.
You know.
This is how we do. Let's go.
This is how we do, huh? Yeah. She one of a kind with the two of us. This is how we do, pursuing us. Look at everybody over there though, screwing up. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Let the crowd in. They've been waiting at the door for a minute. We was lounging just to adapt to the life. We had to unite, feeling loose in the spot. My family is tight.
Pass me the mic, I'ma show you how we do. Matter of fact, it ain't no need to. Cause I ain't here to please you, I'm bringing the team through. And we gon' live it all the way up to the dream true. We don't need you, and we gon' leave you. All the way behind it, got the time for shade, we gon' breeze through. All of y'all can keep y'all mouth shut. Understand the game just wouldn't be the same without us. Now tell them what we about love.
I don't wanna hear it from you. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do. Say your mind. I don't wanna hear it from you. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do.
We the life of the party. I don't wanna hear it from you, you the type to be salty. I just wanna live my best life with my shorty and my team by my side. We nothing like what you frauds be. If you need to get it hyped, then you call me. I miss to get it lit, and that's a fact. This is how I do. Instead of hate, just get it right and applaud me. I'll pass it off to my brother Lynch, and it's a rap.
Super facts, time for a vacay. Life so sweet at the bar on payday. Or SVP, if I may say. If you want to be on the main stage, no reason you lonely. Everywhere I go, yo, the people just know me. You keep showing me signs. Have you seen these emojis? That's how we do when we bring in the party. Sing to them, Carly.
I don't wanna hear it from you. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do. Say your mind. I don't wanna hear it from you. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do it.
She one of a kind with the two of us. Tell them what we about, love. She one of a kind with the two of us. Tell them what we about, love. 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 Tell them what we about.
Tell them what we about when we running through the town. They don't have a doubt when they see us in the crowd. Shorty wanna say, but I just really wanna row. Cause I just wanna tell them what we about when we running through the town. They don't have a doubt when they see us in the crowd. Shorty wanna say, but I just really wanna row. Cause I just wanna yeah.
From you, from you.
This is the Full-Time Radio Show. For the record, you know, I am your host, Craig Lynch.
Your boy J. CYM Jersey.
This is Johnny Checks in the building. We here with Carly Underwood. That was the single you guys just heard from Two of a Kind and Carly Wood. This is how we do.
Carly Wood, hold on, Johnny
He's
Checks.
off. He's all messed up in
is in the building.
Yeah.
Carly already,
Underwood.
look, Carly already told you her super fact was this is how we do. You just heard the release. Equals hit record. Equals. We've covered every single aspect of great music on that song, and that's the truth. You got everything. You got style. You got just everything you could think of, and you know I feel great to come outside of my bubble with people like we have in the building. So let's make some noise. for the people in the building right now.
Yeah, give it up, man.
My
Give it
type
up.
of music
Give it
and
up.
stuff. It felt great to come out of my bubble and do something great.
100.
So how we do, Carly, great job. J-Doc, great job. My man Bugs, great job. You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I felt good doing it, and
definitely
we're gonna keep pushing it. If we make it to the finals tomorrow, it's pretty much sealing the victory. I'm stamping it now. Shout out to Santana, but I'm telling you, How We Do will be the best song played of the night if we make it there. But we should make it there. Two of a kind. You know what kind it is. We should make it there. If everything goes right and the judges judge on what they should be judging on and what they say they're going to judge on, then we'll be in the finals performing How We Do. So we hope y'all loved it. Carly, I got 2 more questions, and then we're going to get into some live performance stuff.
Okay.
Being a young artist, young talent, I know there's people that are younger than you that still look up to you. What is your message to the youth, going forward?
My message to the youth, well, I am kind of the youth, but the younger youth is to stay young while you can. I mean, don't ever lose sight of that youth. There's social media now, and everything is so easily accessible that it's easy to find yourself growing up fast and being exposed to things that you necessarily shouldn't be exposed to as that young of an age. And I really just think I want you guys to hold on to that youth. Hold on to that youth and stay young. Stay young.
For sure.
For
sure.
That's great.
You're hearing that, the younger youth. You're hearing somebody who's a younger artist telling people stay young, stay active, stay focused, stay humble. That's great.
Yeah.
Super fact, this is how we do. You know what I mean? Get your education, too. That's one thing. I want to bring that up. That's my message to the youth for the night. Right. So you got to have that. So, Carly Underwood, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, I am going to Rutgers, New Brunswick. Still getting that education in. I'm still hoping that I'm going to be singing, working on my music career, bettering myself as a person. Hopefully, I'll have new experiences under my belt. I'm hoping to graduate college, maybe find a little soulmate, a little something. Not that I need one, but
right. That's always just a sugar.
Yeah,
that's
I do want a family in the future.
Yeah, of course. That's my
but
advice.
not in the 5-year span. I don't know. That seems a little close, but but yeah,
that's my advice though. Going into school, don't get caught up.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up. There's a lot of kids in school don't care about your future. They want to party. They want to. My
Go
advice
into
to you,
now
anyone who
versus
cares,
what's coming up
as
later.
someone who cares, do not get caught up with
Yeah.
that. Stay focused.
And I hope
Please.
I hope to be
That's one
happy and
thing.
my family to be healthy and happy as well. And yeah, that's it.
It's awesome. You guys did a great job. She's
sure,
awesome.
for sure.
Yeah. Seriously, she's just a standout person at the age of 18. It's just.
It's great to see. It's great to see you guys like really supportive and in her corner too. Like the whole family, like that. That's awesome to me. Like for real.
That is awesome.
Like,
So
that's great for her to have moving forward.
Yeah, you got to at such a young age, going to school and just happy about what's going on, happy about the team behind you. Parents, I try to tell people that's why I call this the next generation. It's just it's the parents. Some things that are going on wrong in this world, and I feel like parents need to step up and point them in the right direction. You know what I mean?
It's not even always that though, because like we've talked about this on a lot of our recent episodes in the past couple weeks. Like it's the next generation of artists that you hear nowadays, like especially in the hip hop industry, but just in general, is just portraying such a negative and wrong message that a lot of the youth sees that as normal. Like they don't know any different. Like they look at that type of stuff as this is just what the norm is. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of younger artists coming up, like I said, especially hip hop artists that just like put out a negative image and a negative message. You know what I mean? So to have a younger artist like portraying pure talent,
there's got to be balance somewhere in the universe,
and delivering that positive message is what we need more of. Like for sure.
Yeah, so. Like I said, Carly Underwood is on the face of the new generation. She's on the front line, and we're gonna keep it. And she's gonna be there every time. So now, when it comes to singing, I know you said you're a little pop with a twist with the subgenres. This is a little stumper I hit all of our guests with every single week. Top 5 singers, dead or alive, no specific order right now.
Ooh, Sam Smith, Shawn Mendes, Ariana Grande is killing it right now. My girl Rihanna, she's been there ever since I was 8. I was jamming out to her, and this is a random one, but all I keep thinking about is Dolly Parton singing Jolene.
All right.
Nice. What a top 5.
I love how fast. It wasn't even really a stutter.
Yeah, I didn't. That's
okay.
Shout out to Carly. She did not
got a
get
firecracker right here. Yeah.
I tried to stop her. It did not
On
happen.
point. Always being ready. That's
She's
real.
That's beat tonight, guys. She's more full time.
I do love Miley Cyrus too. Just shout out to her.
Look,
Honorable
and we got
mention.
bonuses. We
Yeah.
got backups in case one of them's sick that day.
And Frank
everybody.
Sinatra.
It's amazing. That's incredible.
That is
that was
awesome.
probably the fastest time we went through that, naming it the top 5 list, and then we have a backup, probably still before the other people.
Two
after we said what we
backups.
said, would've
I
did it.
mentioned Frank Sinatra too. 'cause
Oh,
I
there we
just
go.
love
Look,
him.
see, I even missed
Frankie.
one. Oh, this girl's
Yo,
incredible.
Man,
I
Frank
love it.
Sinatra. My dad.
I love
Listen, my dad's a DJ. My dad's a DJ. He's been a DJ my whole life. That's DJ Georgie Porgy. Yes, get it right. He has a bunch of
Thanks.
nicknames, but he has his own company. He's doing good. And I've been hearing Frank Sinatra's probably since diapers. Probably since diapers. So.
Fly me to the moon.
Come on. What was it?
You needed it there. Everyone else got the He used to call himself Snipe, but now it's just Craig.
Yeah, hey. It's all right, but guys, I'm just feeling blessed tonight. We got Carly Underwood in the building. We expect nothing but great things from her. It's going down. Now, Achua, can you tell the people where they can find you out on social media?
Yeah, shout out to
I was just going to share with you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
So on my Twitter and Instagram, it's Carly Underwood X, CARLY Underwood X, and on my Facebook, it is Carly Underwood NJ for New Jersey. So that's CARLY Underwood NJ.
Everybody go look that up. Stop playing like she didn't just kill it tonight. You already know, man. Music's on deck.
Now, Carly, explain to the people one more time about this tour, because I can't wait. I'm going to be at least at 2 out of 4 shows.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go
going
to the
on-
New York and the Philadelphia one, so tell the people about it and how excited you are about this.
I'm super excited to be going on the Boys of Summer tour. I'm super blessed, and I am so excited to get on stage again. I haven't been there in a while, so I'm hoping to get back out there.
Let's go. Now, what are the dates again?
The dates, I have the picture.
10th? August 10th? Okay.
It's August 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. It is Boston, New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. The 10th is Boston, the 11th is
You
New
see
York.
that, the girls, back to back to back to back.
That's a super
Philly.
fact.
No
Carly
break.
Underwood is on tour, baby.
Is Washington,
Time.
D.C.
Drake, she got you beat, baby.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean,
Drake.
damn, we got to listen to you too. She got you
Carly,
doubled,
you're,
bro.
You're on
That's a
tour.
double.
That's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to really, that's the biggest super fact.
Carly Underwood has a
Okay.
double on Drake
August
as of right
10th.
now.
Oh, my goodness. Please.
Now, August 11th. What state's August 11th? Is that the one in New York? Okay. I do have a music video shoot that night. I'm going to try my best to do both, though. Every now and then, music video shoot. I'm going to actually be in a classroom dressing as people from the 70s, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. August 11th going down. But Carly, everybody, Betty, Don, Britt, thank you for coming. Let's clap it up for Carly Underwood.
Give it
Thank
up.
you.
Give it up, everybody.
We got our boy Unison next week. We're going to get into some live music, though. We got, you know, this is Johnny Check's favorite part of the night. We get to hear the artists really display their talents live. And
love
Carly
it.
Underwood's going to bless everybody here with some stuff.
Oh, yeah. Uncut,
Yeah.
raw. And
We're
here
going
we
to
go.
give this to GJ Dot and get things going.
Hope I can hear myself.
Oh, is this the 8?
Yeah.
What do you mean, no? I don't have it. Shout out email. You already know, though. We're gonna get. We're getting back into it. Let's play a song real quick, J. Dot. We're gonna get this thing. We are gonna hear this live performance
Right after this song.
right after this song. Let's get it.
Stay tuned.
Matter of fact, J. Dot, play that how we do again, baby. Are you kidding me? This is how we do. Super fast.
Yo, everybody, that was a world premiere, by the way. That was a world premiere. Bring it back.
We're gonna get this.
That's a world premiere. There's nobody heard that yet. It just got mastered 2 days ago. So everybody stay tuned. We're coming back live.
Yeah, right.
With live singing from Carly Underwood, everybody, on the Full-Time Radio Show. This is going to be unedited, real action, no jokes, no gimmick.
This is how we do. Produced by Jacquez Tony Bugs, Carly Underwood. Let's go.
This how we do, huh? Yeah. She one of a kind with the two of us. This is how we do, pursuing us. Look at everybody over there, though, screwing up. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Let the crowd in. They've been waiting at the door for a minute. We was lounging just to adapt to the life. We had to unite, feeling loose in the spot. My family is tight.
Pass me the mic, I'ma show you how we do. Matter of fact, it ain't no need to. Cause I ain't here to please you, I'm bringing the team through. And we gon' live it all the way up to the dream true. We don't need you, and we gon' leave you. All the way behind it, got the time for shade, we gon' breeze through. All of y'all can keep y'all mouth shut. Understand the game just wouldn't be the same without us. Now tell them what we about, love.
I don't wanna hear it from you. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do. Say your mind. I don't wanna hear it from you. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do.
We the life of the party. I don't wanna hear it from you, you the type to be salty. I just wanna live my best life with my shorty and my team by my side with nothing like what you frauds be. If you need to get it hyped, then you call me. I miss to get it lit, and that's a fact. This is how I do instead of hate, just get it right and applaud me. I'll pass it off to my brother Lynch, and it's a rap.
Super facts, time for a vacay. Life so sweet at the bar on payday. Or SVP, if I may say. If you want to be on the main stage, no reason you lonely. Everywhere I go, yo, the people just know me. You keep showing me signs. Have you seen these emojis? That's how we do when we bring in the party. Sing to them, Carly.
I don't wanna hear it from you. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do. Say your mind. I don't wanna hear it from you. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do.
She one of a kind with the two of us.
Tell them what we about, love.
She one of a kind with the two of us.
Tell them what we about, love. 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 Tell them what we about.
Tell them what we about when we running through the town. They don't have a doubt when they see us in the crowd. Shorty wanna say, but I just really wanna row. Cause I just wanna know you. Tell them what we about when we running through the town. They don't have a doubt when they see us in the crowd. Shorty wanna say, but I just really wanna row. Cause I just wanna know you. Yeah.
From you, from you.
This is the Full-Time Radio Show. For the record, I'm your host, Craig Lynch.
It's your boy J. Dot, Fresh Air, TYM, Bro Gods. We here.
All-Star Peace, know that.
Shout out to Johnny Checks. One more time, round of applause for our guest, Carly Underwood.
Yeah.
Carly, once again, if you want to tell them where you're at in social media and tell them what show you on tonight.
Yes, so my social media, that's my Instagram and my Twitter is Carly Underwood X, CARLY Underwood X, like Carrie Underwood, but it's just, Carly instead. And my Facebook, you can find me at Carly Underwood NJ.
Let's go. And what show are you on tonight?
Tonight, I am on ABM 101.
Full-Time
Radio.
Let's go. Carly, guys, we love you. Thank you
Super
so much.
facts.
Thank you so much for spending time with us. Keep
Thank
doing it.
you.
Keep killing it. Keep being a superstar. Keep being the face of the next
Thank
generation.
you.
All right?
You're great. Don't let nobody tell you you're not.
Thank
Unison next week, man. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Peace out. ABM101.com. Every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. We out of here, baby.
Yeah.
Go. All righty.